biscuits.
I
It's really
love
hard
biscuits.
to make.
Did you know how much I love biscuits when you decided to make these for the show today? Because
If I could only read your mind, I'd have
think
been in
you
trouble,
did.
ma'am. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And biscuits, we're making what they call back where I grew up in Hills of Virginia, a drop biscuit.
Okay.
A buttermilk drop biscuit. I'm gonna come right over here over the stove, okay? And here we have some winter wheat flour. The reason I'm using winter wheat flour, it's a softer flour.
all right.
It's closer to a pastry flour for the French. It's a softer flour, it's not as high gluten, and it makes a lighter biscuit, okay? So I dump my flour in.
That's a good tip because it's very, very difficult to achieve that perfect biscuit texture.
It has to be just right.
Yeah, it has to be just right, exactly. But I think a Southern boy like yourself knows what he's doing.
I'm trying, ma'am. I'm trying to learn. And that is some baking powder,
All right. Got to have that leavener in there.
a little bit, and also some baking soda.
Now, why baking soda and baking powder? Is there a reason?
Do you know what baking powder is?
I do.
Okay. It's baking soda,
With a little bit of acid added to
a little
it,
bit
cream
of
of
that,
tartar.
and a little bit of salt. And I'm gonna use both.
Okay.
And why I do it this way, my mama taught me to do it that way.
Well, that's all the reason you need.
And the flour that I use in my restaurant, we still bring it up from the head, down in the mountains of Virginia.
Do you
around
really?
Tennessee, yes, ma'am.
No.
Because you can't buy good winter wheat flour
Wow.
up north.
Who knew?